Hi, this is Stephen here from Share Navigator with your daily futures and option trade update. So we're going to start off with our S&P 500 trade here, our SPY short 620 put. You can see we're in profit in this particular trade here to the value of $204. And there's only about $28 of value left in it. So remember, we're short on this put option contract. So the lower the market value of this goes, the better for us. So that trade's gone very well. We're happy with that. Nothing to do here. We don't want to close it down. The chances are 99.999% now at this stage that this is just going to expire worthless and we're going to generate our profit from that. But just a reminder, that was part of a 3-leg trade. We closed down 2 other legs. So we're just going to let that trade expire. The other 2 trades we have on are on crude oil. And I'm just going to remind people what the difference is between the 2 trades. So the first one here, this is just the crude oil December futures contract that we've traded here. You can see we've gone long on one contract here. We're up about $1,000. We placed this last week. And just to kind of click back into our chart to give you an idea of what we're talking about here. So when crude oil was down here, we felt it was a support area likely to bounce, and it has bounced. And that's where we benefit. So you go long on the futures contract, and we can look to start exiting that trade now shortly if we wish. The other trade that we had on was a more conservative version of that. So this is where we sold a put option on the December futures contract. So you can see this put option expires in October the 29th, but it's for the December futures contract. So really what we're saying here is, do you know what? We were a little bit nervous here. We didn't want to go outright long on the futures contract, but what we said was, well, look, if it falls from here down to this level, we would actually take assignment of the futures contract and go long in it then. Obviously, this being the next level of support, which was at $55. So in essence, what we did is sold an insurance contract on the futures December contract for crude oil. And like any insurance policy, if you're providing insurance for something, you're going to get paid for that. We got paid after all costs $487. You can see we're up $331 in that particular trade. And there's about $157 of value left in it. So again, we're not going to do anything with this particular trade. This trade is a winner as well. It was more conservative and had a higher probability of winning. And just to explain very quickly again why it has a higher probability of winning. Well, if you think about it, if we bought the futures contract for December here, we have a 50-50 chance of making money. It can go up or it can go down. And it's a 50-50, it's binary. But what we did here with this trade here was we said, well, look, pay me now an insurance policy premium. And if crude oil falls down to 55, we'll take that contract off you. That's ultimately what we said. So in essence, we can win in 3 different ways. We can win if crude oil goes up, if crude oil stays the same, and if crude oil actually fell, but didn't fall too much. Let's say it didn't fall below $55. We're making our profit, which is the insurance premium we've taken in. So each day between now and October the 29th, the value of this futures or this options contract will disintegrate from time decay. So long as the crude oil stays above $55. So we're not going to probably wait on this one until October the 29th. We're getting actually very close to taking our profit off the table. If there's less than $100 of value left in this today, for example, or tomorrow, we might just close down this trade and lock in the profit. So we can buy ourselves back out of that insurance contract. Because crude oil has gone up, this insurance contract is less valuable. We can buy ourselves out of it at a cheaper cost and bank the profit. And at the moment, the profit is $330. So we've done great in those trades, folks. Nothing to do at this moment in time. If I decide to close down this put option here, I will let you know. Okay, this is Stephen with an update on our options and futures trade. Thanks and bye for now.